Hello, welcome. This is the finale of the Roulette Pan collab. And it has been a 4-month project which was started by Rebecca and Alexandra Sjösten, and I will link their channels down below and everything else you need to know about the project. We have 6 products going on at the same time, and I have some 2, I think, finished products for today and some goals met for others and one that I didn't meet my goals on. And then I will do a little recap, just how many of I have used up and so on in the end. So first I had a little highlighter, and that I picked because of the quote, "A product you are indifferent about," and I picked a highlighter from Bourjois, and it was fine, nothing over exciting and not bad either, so I picked that. It was from the beginning it was a duo, and I used up the bronzer a long time ago and I had the highlighter still here and decided to just finish that up, and I finished that up like using it as a highlighter. I mixed it in my body lotion and finally it's gone, and I worked on this one for much longer than this project, so I am very glad to have that finally gone. Another thing that has been in this project from the beginning is the I Heart Makeup No Shine Please Totally Matte for up to 16 hours. It's a foundation, and the foundation is very much too dark for me, so I used it as a mixer with a light foundation. And this I picked for a product you've never heard anyone talk about, because of course I have heard people talk about I Heart Makeup, but not this foundation, and I'm not sure if it's still here or so. It was very runny, so I think it was going on at the wrong state. It was fine to mix it in, and in the end, when the light foundation was finished, I used it as a bronzer. So that's finally gone, and when I started it weighed 21 grams, and in the end it weighed 14 grams, so 7 grams I used up. Then we have something, one of my goals was to use a palette that I made by myself of depotted eyeshadows and singles that I had repressed and so, and my goal was to use them, the palette itself, the magnetic palettes 20 times, and I think I did the last time, but I had one shadow that I wanted to finish up, and that was the Flormar eyeshadow. It's empty. It was a beige one. I don't remember what the name was, but it took me forever to use that up, and now it's finally gone and I'm on to the next one. I used it to set my eye primer with it. It worked fine, but I was so tired of it, and yeah, so that's gone. So the palette itself, yes, I used it 20 times, but that was a goal, a double goal for that product, and that was a product you've repressed or depotted, and I had done both. What else for this time? We have a product in liquid or cream form, and I picked the MAC Fix Plus. I always say Max. And I haven't used that up. I started up here and is there, so this is not much, but I put this in the project in April, and yeah, haven't used that much, but it's okay, I like that, so I'm not mad about that. It's nice to use. And then I had a product you received as a gift, and I picked the It Cosmetics Brow Power brow liner. This one, it's a sample size, and my goal was to use it every time I did my makeup for this last month, and I did. and I think I counted it correctly when I say I did my makeup 21 times. Hope so. And this is the progress I made in 21 times. This is the most hard thing to pan in the brow category, I think. This is the product I have left, and it goes really slow. I don't mind that, but it's not fun to pan, so I'm gonna put this aside now and use another one that is easier, so that won't dry out, and then I will go back to this one because I only have two. I think I only have 2 pens left. So my goal was reached for that, and for the last thing I had a product with packaging that inspires you, and that I thought that was very hard to come up with something to pick. And let me just get my something that I don't think I showed you that the last time. I had this Clinique lipstick, and this is empty, and I put this in the freezer. And why I did that was because the cap is very loose, it doesn't click. So I had saved this Girard Cosmetics empty packaging and put the other one in the freezer, wiggled it out of the packaging and put that in this. So it works very nicely, and I'm gonna do it again if it's a packaging that I don't like, or if it's bad in some way, broken or something. The only thing you have to think about is the size of the wide, what do you say, the wide part of the lipstick, because there are at least 2 different sizes. This is the most common one, and then there is the one that is a bit smaller or nearer. I don't know what. It's thinner, yeah, and that is often packaged in the lipstick holder that is slanted. The packaging is slanted, so I tried one time to put a regular lipstick in a slanted packaging. It wasn't a good idea at all. But my goal with this one was to use it 10 times, and I did. I actually used it 13 times. So that's fine. I'm going to put it aside for now and go back to that in the fall maybe. So that was my 6 products, and I have finished in total of this 4-month project 3 products, and I have reached my goal in 5 more than the 3, and I threw away one thing that went bad, and it was one thing that I didn't reach my goal on, and that was this one. So this went very well. I'm happy about that. Hopefully there will be another project, Roulette Pan Collab, in the future. I haven't had the time to watch the Rebecca's and Alexandra's finale, and so I don't know, but hopefully it does come back and I will join them too. Thank you, have a nice day, bye bye.